How do you explain racism to a kid?
I think to break it down, I think exercise is the best thing. It's the first thing. You're gonna pick up this white dog, this black dog. You're gonna pick up this black dog with this bushy hair, this white dog with straight hair. Let me tell you why you pick that up. That black child might pick up that white dog because that's all he's around. We don't know that. But I say when we teach, we learn twice. That child might pick up that black dog because all his friends at daycare do. They might pick up both if they stop it. You get what I'm saying? It all starts super early. So explaining it to them is explaining, hey, like, look, some people don't want to pick up this dog. Some people throw this all away in the trash can. Some people don't like it. Tell you the truth, we blunt with ours. We blunt with our kids. We let them know, look, some people don't like it. For reasons they don't even know. Because in this book, there's a book called The Four Agreements, right? Shout out to my dog Chris for putting me on it. He did some time in the penitentiary system. He came out. He know I like reading books. So there's a book called The Four Agreements. And in this book, it talks to us about behavior. Agreement number 1 is to forgive those who act upon us in ways of which they act. If I cuss you out, you get pissed off at me, that's because of how you feel, not because of me. You can punch me in the mouth, or you can say, God bless you, brother.
And let it go.
Let it go. We can have an argument or we can have a discussion. It all depends on how you do it. If I want to have a discussion and you want to have an argument, that's because of how you feel. It all depends on the reactor, right? So, boom. I let my kids know, look, people are going to act towards you through ways of generational knowledge.
Love is deeply rooted.
Love is deeply rooted. What about if just that only white kid that grew up in a black community and he get his ass beat every day? Would he have the right to grow up and hate black people? Or would he be like, shit, these my people regardless? How can you get mad at someone in the KKK when all his family is against them? It's all about us again. And that's how it should be. We should be for blacks. Everyone should be for who they are, but not disassociate communion. Because we all still gotta live here on this rock.
True.
We all, at the end of the day, all of us still gotta sit here on this rock, man.
Every day.
Every day, it's the dome, cuz we can't leave this dome. We can't leave. God said He put a firmament to separate the earth from the heavens. We're not going nowhere, brother. We're not going nowhere. So we gotta live here. We all have to coexist amongst each other. So that it needs to be more conversations between those people of friction. People say, man, I don't want no friction. That's life. Son, look, that person not gonna like you because of your skin color. Daughter, that person not gonna like you because of your skin color.
It's fucked up.
What can we do about it? If we're not in a position to take advantage of it, we're out of there. True racism has a degree of class in it. Black people can't. I can't be racist. As a whole, black people can't be racist towards white people, towards Mexicans, because we're at a social and economical disadvantage. We can't practice racism. Racism is the study of race. It's the use of race. It's like capitalism. We're not in no way, shape, or form to be capitalists. We can clearly see that in our city.
What's up with these fucking flies?
I don't know what's up with these flies. But we're not in no way or position to be capitalists. We don't have media. We don't have court systems. We are not tethered together as a people. I can't have a car wreck and call my cousin that's a lawyer. Call my uncle that's a judge. We don't have that. We don't have no makeup. So when we're fighting forces that's against us that has this makeup, what can we do about it?
One thing I know you said earlier about the using the system. I feel like even then, I feel like the system is meant to be against. So how you supposed to do something that's against you?
Exactly. And that's when it comes to classism.
Money talking bullshit walk.
At the very end of the day. At the very end of the day. Money talk, bullshit walk. But see, that's when it comes to sales. See, some people think sales is just sales. No.
It's a whole thing behind it.
Sales is psychology of, am I going to get this person to say yes or no?
Yeah, but even if you look in the grocery store, there's a reason why the eggs and milk are in the very back of the store. Because people don't think that way. Because they know how human behavior. That's why they know if kids, if someone like everyone drives on the right side of the road, they know keep all the shit on the right side of the aisle.
Right side of the aisle.
It's all set up like that for human behavior.
Human behavior. This is all one project. These movies been telling us that. All of this is just one project, brother. Through by people we'll never see. We'll never know.
Oh yeah, like I said, like even like the Waltons, people own Walmart. If they walk through there, you wouldn't even know who the fuck.
Know who they are.
These people are trillionaires.
You
billionaires.
You better not backhand them.
Shit. You have to be gone in 2 seconds.
Gone. Won't nobody know.
We don't even know about where'd he go. I don't know where he went. Carry on about your life.
Cuz somewhere getting 8 box of gators right now. Cuz wouldn't even know it.
Wouldn't even know it.
Cause these people deep. They got seat. Come on, cuz.
Oh, there's people everywhere.
Come on, these people everywhere. In places with technology that we do not know.
I know the same thing. I always feel like whenever they create technology, I feel like we're only seeing it now. This shit came out a long time ago.
Long time ago. These people had better technology in the 1800s than we do now. Look at the pyramids, man. Look at what happened before the pyramids.
This world's been around. I was talking to Tony about it. He said the Earth needs to be way bigger than this.
Way. What? Cause even. Look, you finna get us X'd off this Earth, man. I ain't trying. Yeah. These mountains, bro. These mountains. A lot of these mountains and plateaus is huge trees, cuz.
That's what Tony had said. Tony said those trees are cut down trees.
Cut down trees. There's a big plateau, big mountain. It looks like a axe sitting on top of it. They call it the axe rock. No, that's a petrified axe.
There used to be big ass giants.
Somebody's a giant chopped this tree down and left it there.
And over time,
mountains, you can look at almost every mountain, cuz, and almost every mountain looks like somebody that laid over and died. You can follow. You can follow certain things, and it's right here in our face.
What's the best way to hide something?
Hide in our face.
In plain sight.
Plain sight, or put it in the book, or talk about it. Because guess what? A lie is more entertaining than the truth. A lie is far more entertaining than the truth.
It always is.
Always is.
So no one wants to hear like, oh, this is what happened. Like, no, they want to hear some wild shit that happened.
That's it. I used to get my ass beat by telling the truth. My mom, I ain't break that. Yes, you did. But if I would have created a whole story about how I did, she might have been like, oh, I can see that. Nah, it just fell over. No, it just woo, 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 woo. And then some of you know what I'm saying, just went on with it. Okay, bitch. No, I didn't do it. Yes, you did. Because y'all always doing something. I really didn't do it this time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just think, man, it's, you know, a lot of things are interwoven, man, into us. And if we slow down, if we change direction of things, if we congregate amongst ourselves, the old folks start talking, the young folks need to listen. And if the young folks talk, the old folks need to listen.
I think there's a barrier between like the old folks wanting to be like, I'm the OG. You can't tell me shit I already know.
Culture. That's the culture that we accepted. My mom and them came from a culture, you better not talk to your parents. I don't care about what it is. Asking the question is back talk. They taught me like that. I'm trying to talk to them about how I feel. They're like, man, shut up. I'm your daddy. I don't care what you do. I say this and this how this goes. That might have worked back in the 40s, in the 50s, in the 60s. But not in the early 2000s. Not in the 90s.
Different day and age.
Different day and age. I come to y'all to confide in y'all because I'm y'all's son. I came from y'all loins. I look like y'all. So stop being mad at me when I'm with the homies. They show me love. They listen to me. Even though in the back of their mind, they finna use me. For damn sure. They finna use and abuse me. But at least they there. At least they listening. Or pretending to be. And for some reason that day is going, that's happening even more now. That's happening even more now. I thought it would be gone by now.
No.
Well, I'm glad though, because in the inverse way, we are waking up. There are men being involved in families now. You know, the numbers are reversing now. People do know better now. People do understand their parents way better now. Like you said, it's up for them to say, man, I'm the OG. No, hold on. In that day, no, it's totally, we're taking over now. Y'all got y'all houses. Y'all already got y'all credit straight. Y'all already got these things that we're trying to achieve. Or if you didn't, that's on you, not me.
Right.
That's on you. You've been here 50 years. Shit, I've been here 25, 28, 16. I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you nothing.
But the thing is, though, like you said, I think it's still that old mentality of, some people have the mentality that the world owes something.
And them people you gotta watch out for. You gotta stay away from them people at all costs. But if they think the world owes them something, you owe them something. You don't even know it. And if they feel like the world owes it to them, you a part of that world. Get some success if you want to.
We'll be right there behind you.
They're gonna be right. Where's that, cuz? Ante up. Get butt naked. Let me run them pockets.
Wow, shit.
Wow. Guns are blazing. Give me that. Why? Because I feel like it. Oh, no. No. You can't be around me. You ain't work for it. You ain't got to work with your hands. It's two different types of work.
What'd you invest?
Huh?
What did you invest?
What did you invest in? What type of equity did you invest? What type of significant value? Was it sweat equity? Was it intellectual equity? Was it resourceful equity? Was it orchestrative equity? What did you do? What is it? Or you're just here being a cheerleader? That's cool.
You can go.
Yeah, I appreciate you for being. I would still appreciate you because you didn't have to be there.
True.
You didn't have to be be a part of my system. I still appreciate you. But I'm not finna give you the same amount that this other individual has put in.
The sweat and effort they put into it.
If me and you go into a business right now and we lay it down, we go through the ups and the downs, the struggles, and somebody just come in, I just want to sit around and chill. I'm not finna split this 3 ways.
Oh, hell no.
It's not right.
Oh, hell no. I was about to say, cause you didn't be through the ups and downs. You just sat there. You didn't put no money into it.
Put no money into it.
You just sitting there.
Just be grateful. Learn. What do you have to offer? Now, if you have something else to offer that we need, come holler.
Connections.
Not connections. What do you got connections? We don't have those. Now let's have a different conversation. But see, that's when it comes to toxic masculinity in men. I feel this way. I'm gonna bust his ass. You acting like the mama. That's feminine traits. Men, we don't do that. We talk about it. We sit it down.
Yeah.
You know, no, we don't do that. But a lot of these men are crashing out because they was raised by their mothers and they let their mothers be influential to them. Not even knowing like, oh fuck, I'm acting like my mama. I'm crashing out. Why I keep going to jail? Why I keep fighting? Why I ain't got no homies?
You know, you kind of made me reflect on it when I think about my mother. I'm kind of doing the same shit she doing. And I don't even know I'm doing it.
Wow. Okay. Let's take from that. What do you mean by that?
Like, I know my mom is like a very anxious person, and she's a big overthinker. I do the same shit.
Mine too.
My mom's a very big overthinker, and she's very anxious a lot. And I also know that my drinking comes from that side of the family.
How does it make you feel now?
Well, the thing about it is, I'm thinking I need to be more myself. I was going to be like, I need to be more like my father, but I need to be more myself. You know, understand myself. I say, I love myself. I think I picked up, the thing is that whenever you're understanding yourself, like we said, if we have to relearn, you got to break down why you thought a way and admit that you thought wrong to build it back up.
Yes, indeed.
But no one wants to build it back down. No one wants to sit there and go through, I'm thinking this way because someone told me this when I was 5 years old at a damn candy shop.
Right.
And I just thought that way ever since then.
Right. I'm stuck. I don't know. I know it all.
Know it all. But honestly, at the end of the day, we're not meant to know everything.
No. The more you know, the more you're going to realize, the more you don't. The more I learned to this day made me realize the less I know.
There's so much fucking information out there. Even we're here at Fresh. Shit, someone had to come up with the name Fresh. Someone had to sit here and build this building up. Someone had to find the location, get the construction crew, get the farm to bring it here. It's a whole system here. We just see
the intricate workings, the very intricate workings of it all. That's still going on. The CPAs, the accounts that's keeping the money right.
Right.
The lawyers that's keeping litigation out because somebody slipped and bust their ass and they want to sue the company.
Now, you got like top dollar lawyers ready to fucking go. They'll say, but they slipped. Where's the camera?
Where's the camera?
Were they drunk? Were they high? What happened?
It's a big thing.
It's
a big thing. And people need to get beside themselves and think the whole world owe them something. Or the world gonna move how they move. It's probably 2,000 people involved with this one store.
Just this store alone.
Just this store alone.
People we would never see.
We would never see. Never know. That's why these podcasts are so fire. Because everybody got something to say. And I've learned I've hung with millionaires. I've chilled with millionaires. I've smoked cigars with millionaires. They're just like you and I. But they just vibrate at a different vibration. And choose different choices and how to put themselves around to understand. I need to be the dumbest person in the room in order to elevate. When your floor gets as high as your ceiling, then another story needs to be created.
Correct.
And some people just keep hitting that glass ceiling until the day they die.
Yeah, because they said that, I heard one saying is, you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
You're in the wrong room. You've outgrown it now.
But you're still in it.
Why you still in it? You're going to digress. Because someone else is going to come in your same spot.
And fall down the same path you falling down.
Fall down the same path.
I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like, a lot of people look up to people and be like, I'm taking from what you're learning. So if all you know, if I look at you as a role model, all you're doing is all the bullshit of what the systematically thing is put in place, I'm going to follow the same damn footsteps.
Follow the same footsteps, man. I'm going to follow the same foot, unknowingly or knowingly. I used to knowingly, and I thought it was cool. Now I'm like, man, I did a disservice to myself. I used to get on my teacher's ass. And the whole time they seen something in me that my friends wouldn't tell me. My friends wouldn't tell me, bro, you bright as hell. I pick up a book, this nigga here reading a book. So what I do, I put it down. I choose not to, because I don't want my homies to look at me crazy because I didn't love myself. Thought I did.
I think a lot of it has to do with the way our culture, I think it's like acceptance.
Very much. I want to be accepted. By who? They not nobodies. Nobody is a nobody until they somebody.
There's a lot of nobody though.
It's a lot of nobodies. But you can be that somebody that choose different. They are the nerds. No, they know themselves. The Bible says to know thyself. Be comfortable who you are in your skin. I love science. I love listening to 90s pop. You know, I love to play volleyball. I like to do other shit.
Right.
But listening to another person tell me that I shouldn't do it because of how they feel. That's doing a disservice to me.
True.
That's doing a disservice to my creation.
True.
You know? So, yeah, man. You can grab this though. What do you see? All right. So let's take it all the way back.
Go ahead.
Is there anything in this conversation that has gained or touched up, or maybe what's your take about parenthood now? If there's any different before this interview up until now?
Let's see. A lot of questions I asked other people, because a lot of things I'm always asking because damn, my phone hot. The thing I always wondered. Let's see. Bring it all the way back. One thing I've learned is a lot of parents say patience, but see, that's what I do. I think of other people. I can think of my answer. What I've learned is patience is key. I've learned. But my thing is this. I know I want 3 kids, but I think that's my lack of understanding of how kids are actually raised.
Right.
But I know I just know. Well, I remember the question I wanted to ask you, but I'm gonna ask it for myself. The question I was going to ask you was, I think I asked you, do you raise your kids how you think you should have been raised, or how you think they should be raised?
Both. I experiment. How I think they should, I experiment with it. If it's resistance, if it's friction, I let it go. And I use their momentum. Like the book, The Art of War. Have you ever read that book?
No.
So in the book, The Art of War, it talks about the momentum of war. Every war is won before it even begun. Because you don't have to win every battle to win the war.
You don't?
So I don't have to win this argument with my son. I don't have to win this this little thing that I want to implement in his life. It might be a false start. It might be a false start right now. It's cool. I set it aside.
You come back to it.
I come back to that. Maybe he'll never get it. But then maybe he will teach me something through that. So let me listen to him. He may know something I don't know. Because at the end of the day, there's a God that's controlling this little individual. And that child might have a path in life that I have nothing to do with. All I can do at this point in time, I'm his manager. This kid has a mind of his own. I can't do shit with him. Let me be his manager now.
Step back.
Let me see from the back. Let me lead from the back.
Never thought about doing that.
That's how I do with my parents. I lead them from the back. Because if I'm in front of them, I'm a threat. If I'm in front of them, there's friction. So I play it. Here you go. Little bits, little pieces.
Seeds.
Little seeds. Now they get it. 10 years of arguments could have been 15 years of arguments. If I would have known now what I knew back then. Forget the path of most friction. Let me go down the path of least friction and less confrontation. That's how I am with my kids. But learning my parents first taught me how to treat my kids. Learning them first. Okay, yeah. And being able to, because if you can teach some people that's already been here, then you're gonna do great with people that has not been here before. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna do great. You're gonna do. First, you gotta learn yourself.
True.
And by learning yourself, you have to learn what others have taught you first. Because you are a byproduct of what they have taught you. We didn't raise ourselves fully. We didn't raise ourselves fully. So now we gotta, damn, shit. Why am I anxious? I'm like that. My mama very anxious, bro. Sometimes I don't even answer the phone. Cause I know if she having a bad day and she anxious, it's gonna rub off on me.
Oh yeah, that's what we were reflecting back to when we were talking about asking me about my mom. Oh yeah, my mom anxious time. I be so anxious to even answer the phone. I know it's gonna make me anxious if she anxious.
My mama, I used to talk fast, and that I wasn't meant to talk fast. I had stuttering problems because my mama, she talk fast. She anxious. Everything is big to her, but I gotta understand what she went through as a child. And my mama has never revisited her past to go through that.
I try to tell my mom to do that. I try to be like, I be like telling her like, maybe go to counselor, maybe try to go through your pack. I feel like there's a lot of things. I'm not throwing her business out there, but it's like I feel like there's things in her past that she hasn't came to terms with.
For sure, that's that generation. How old your mama?
She's 45.
45.
About to be 46.
My mama 57. So they kind of in the same ballpark. And my daddy old as hell, cuz. My daddy, my biological father was born in 1940 in Mississippi.
1940.
He ate at the back of restaurants. You get what I'm saying? He picked cotton. And I come directly from that. So, and I'm born in 95, because in the middle of the technology hype. Oh, it's nothing but arguments. It's nothing but disassociation. But that has made me going through that alone. Not even on the other stuff I did, but going through that alone. After self-reflection, it took me years. But I said I gotta do it before I had these kids. Because I knew I always wanted something. But I said, look, I know now that I should not have been this. I should not have had this anxiousness. If I had a choice, I should not have had anxiety. I should not have had those are traits from other people. I don't want that.
True.
It's messing with me. You work a job. This is when we're talking about energy. You work a job, and then now there's something pulling you, telling you this job is not for you.
Most definitely.
So now you're on a path of least resistance, but now there's a coagulant effect coming on into your bubble saying, oh no. And there's a book called The Way of the Superior Man. Go back in your camera and get all these books. These books will change your life. And Think and Grow Rich too. But it's gonna pull you to this path. Two roads diverged in the yellow wood. I took the path that no one took. I took the path of the less traveled. So when you take that path of the less traveled, now you gotta flip it. If you take that path that's the less traveled, now you have to, during this path, you have to take the path of the less friction. Because this path has chosen you. To say, okay, I don't want you there, I want you here. I don't want you over there, I want you right here. Now you have to trust that event. Because that event is tethered towards God. I don't want you at that job, son. I got something. You're different for a reason, daughter. You're different for a reason, son. God is just like a regular father, cuz. God is just like, I tell people all the time. I used to say, oh man, I ain't got no daddy. I used to get picked on because I had a pops. You feel me?
I didn't even know.
I went through most shit because I had a pops. Because I lived in a neighborhood where nobody had their daddy. So I was the one they picked on, they made fun of, fought. Because I had the daddy. I ain't had nothing to do with that shit. I ain't had nothing to do with their parents. But it was a path. But it let me know back then I was different. So when you with that, fuck, I can't keep no job. Because God is just like a daddy.
Trying to tell you as
Gone. If you trust me, if you endure with me, then I will grant you all your wishes and your blessings beyond measure. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
But you gotta trust me. And I'm gonna take you through it. Because I need you to grow.
Understand. Like a friend of me told me, like, if I give you everything you want now, would you know how to appreciate it?
Would you know how to appreciate it? And God will test you too. He'll give you everything you think you need at that same moment. And he'll show you. And when you mess it up, I told you.
I gave it to you. Now look at you.
Now sit down and listen, son, daughter. Because I tell you, no. Some people ain't got no daddy in their life for their daddy not who they were supposed to be. But we all have one father. We all have one father. He sits high, he looks low. You know what I'm saying? And during our times when all we have is him, he steps in. That's why that song says he's the on-time God. Yes, he is. He might not come when we want him to come, but he's there. Especially if he's taking you from something and say, hey, son, this is for you. This is your purpose. Your purpose is something that you do the easiest, that you excel in the easiest way. That's your purpose. That's what you're here for. Take it, grab it, nourish it, water it, and fuck it, and let it spread unto the world.
True.
Because God is like a human. He wants to be bragged about. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought about it.
God wants to be cut. God is just like the homie. God is just like an OG, cuz. When OG go out there and bust somebody's head open, he want all the little homies to get hyped. Or when he get into it with, we fight at school. OG gonna be like, cuz, who that? Where he from, cuz? Oh, he from Hoover. He a Pyru nigga. He woo 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 woo. The big homie want in on him. Call his big homie up. Cause now big homie wanna know, did you win or not? He gonna ask you, did you win or not? You lost? Oh no, we gonna have to get that back. Cause now that made us look bad. Put him in training. I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? Like I not to that extent, but in my homies gangbang. You feel me? And so that's why I'm kind of correlating to that, drawing a parallel, because God is just like that. I see you in the slum, son. Let me do that, because I need you to tell everybody that I'm real. How you gonna tell somebody that you've been through something if they ain't never seen you go through it?
Yeah.
How you gonna tell him the honor and the glory of God if you ain't never been through it? How can you tell your kids, I've been through something, if they never witnessed it or if they can't feel it? How can you tell your child, reach for your dreams, son? I gotta go to work.
That's a bad example.
Bad example.
Because if I'm not chasing my dream, how can I tell you to chase yours?
You can tell me to.
But if I'm not seeing the actual product, if you actually out there on your ass, busting your ass.
The Alchemist, another book. The Alchemist. Prime example. How can you tell me? You never did it. Either you for me or against me, and not doing nothing is the same as being against me.
I always said the most riskiest thing you can do is be lazy.
That's it. But there's still a possibility of something. 1 times 0 is not 0, it's still 1. Because 0 still has its value. If 0 didn't have a value, we wouldn't even be talking about it. It wouldn't be a part of the conversation. It'd be 1x. So if you're at 0, you're not contributing no value. Either you're going to be 1,
or you're going to be 0.
Or you're going to be 0. So in your life, and everybody I run across, my kids, even you, am I going to decide to be a 0 or a 1? I can be here, I can be seen, but have no value. What am I doing with your time? I'm wasting your time. If I don't give you no one else to go pop, I'm wasting your time, bro.
It's a growing thing.
It's a growing thing. After this camera, I'm gonna ask you, what you trying to do? I can give you some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Most definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what is you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm saying the path of least resistance. When it comes to there's a path already. Why would you go against the grain when you're already going against the grain?
I always felt like you was supposed to go against the grain to get to where you need to be.
Exactly. But those paths, those little breadcrumbs, will be there. You're not gonna get no breadcrumbs working on a job.
Oh hell no, because you helping somebody else make money.
Today is a breadcrumb. Each person you interview is a breadcrumb.
It is. I've met a lot of different people because I've interviewed.
Well, you never know when they say, brother, what do you need? Someone could be so invested in your career because they see you in them. Brother, what do you need? You need more cameras? You need a space? You need another car? What do you need?
I know my friend Donna, she told me I can use her place whenever I want to.
Look at that. Look at that. There's nobody but God, bro. And there's somebody right now probably hate on you right now. If you told them that. Or if they see that, they walk up in there, damn, cool, how you do this shit, cool? And they'll do everything in their power to mess it up for you because they didn't get it. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
No, bro. So when you go, when God has already chosen you, when you already go through your path of least resistance, of your path of resistance, then you follow the path that's least resistance, and you live through that, and you trust every process.
Right.
Because these are the same things that you're going to implement to those 3 kids that you want.
Son of a gun. It hit me in my soul when you said it. I was like, damn.
All of this, every single thing that you learn now is going to be implemented, and you're going to be able to lead from the back. You already know what's out there in front. That's why Santa ride behind the reindeers and not in front. The reindeers don't push Santa. He sit back in the sleigh.
There they go.
There they go. Look. Here your little gift.
Keep on going.
Keep on going. They get the bravado and the prestige of being out in front. But I get the results being in the back, knowing, being understanding. I get the results. That's when it comes being a boss. That's the difference between being a boss and a leader.
True.
Rudolph was a leader, true enough. Santa was the boss. You feel me?
I see what you mean.
He was the boss. And sometimes we gotta be both in our kids' lives, in your mama life, your cousin life, whoever run across you. If there's somebody in your life that has resistance, let them go. God can't bless you when you got people in your life that don't need to be.
You know, that you always get the signs and flags
Always.
that they don't need to be there, but you'll look past them like, oh, this is cool. This is my friend.
He ain't your friend. God know that. He see that. You know it. He see.
We both know the same thing, but it's up to me to make the decision to be like, nah, this ain't for me.
Because you getting flags.
All the time.
You getting them. When you with that woman, you getting them flags. But you got to think about that booty, though. You feel me? You got to think. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things like that you're going to be like, man, I love this woman. No, you don't. You just lust her. Because this woman is just giving you everything and every sign telling you need to get the hell up out of there. Because you can have kids, brother. The main thing is being in the right vibrance and in the right elevation in life so you know better.
All right.
Because it don't matter what you want to do for your kids. You got the wrong baby mama, you out of there. It don't matter. None of this matters.
Oh, no.
Because that other woman, she ain't gotta respect you. She's not here with you side by side as you go through your ups and your downs. She meets you 5 years from now when you got everything you want. She not gonna respect nothing. You can sit here and talk to you blue in the face.
Still no.
Damn, she wasn't there. She's that type of individual. She don't know. But if she come from that lifestyle, I understand you, man. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna do you wrong. I'm gonna have your kids, and I'm gonna make sure they do raise up and they are a part of what we want. And a way that you can tell that if you think about a woman and you get the butterflies in your heart, that's the right woman. If you think about a woman and your thing stand up, leave her. Those are the quickest signs you can tell, okay, this woman love me. Damn, this woman love me more than I do. I gotta tell her back up sometimes. That's how mine was. Damn, grandma, I'm still gonna bring you some medicine. I said I'm alright.
Still gonna bring you some medicine.
I'm still gonna.
And still show up with that medicine on time.
On time. I got some soup and some medicine and some grilled cheese. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, man, that shit sound good though. I ain't gonna
I'm telling you. Hey, I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. And some of us that's raised in trauma and going through that stuff will run away from a good woman. Run away, because we don't know good. All we know is drama, mess. I know how to react with a chicken head, but I don't know how to react with no woman. Boom. You got a whole nother growth process coming. Now, not only you set yourself aside and you dealt with yourself now you're going to have to deal with yourself again because this woman is showing you what's wrong with you. But that's something that you got to do.
True.
If you want what's best for your kids, I ain't going to lie to you, it's your grandkids. Don't even shoot for your kids because your grandkids going to show you. I told myself, I said, dang, my daddy was 54 when he had me. My mama was 30, 29. I know, right? But still.
It happened, man.
It happened, right? So when I added up the numbers, I said, damn, that's 83 years of experience. If I don't do nothing on this earth that's going to be here, that's going to have an effect. If I can't teach nothing, if I can't do nothing that's going to have that effect in that 83 years, and I wasted my parents' time. On January 20th, 1995, I started wasting my parents' time. If I leave this world and don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope I drop some because I care about this conversation. This is not a conversation. This is a digest.
It is.
This is a breadcrumb. This is a moment in your life that I hope that I can help you, steer you in some type of way, shape, or form to open your eyes and say, oh, fuck. I'm glad I had that conversation. I'm glad that this happened because I see something now that even if me and you never see each other, talk to each other again, right?
Did I learn something from you?
What was learned? What was had? Who is that zero in your life and who is that one?
I see what you mean. I was about to say, I know it's a lot of people, friends I have now, I don't get to have these kind of conversations with them because they don't think.
And there's different friends. I never bring my club friends with my cigar friends. I don't talk to my friends that like Rolexes to the friends that like Volkswagen Beetles.
Different sets of friends.
There's 6 degrees of separation everywhere. Now you're creating friction. You finna create enemies low key.
Oh yeah, because you know they didn't go together, but you tried to create this thing where everybody. That's not how it goes.
Bro, I blocked people I never in my life thought I would block. I pushed people away, but during that, God made room for God. Where He's my friend now. He's my provider. He's my orchestrator. He's my leader. I don't give a damn what I do now. Who do I try to impress? Because God is doing it. You can go talk to God about that, girl. You can talk to God about this blessing. I ain't paid my rent in 5 months. I got 2 kids and my car messed up on. Now it's time to rob. You know what I'm saying? My flesh. I'm crying out, fuck. I ain't got no money. My kids need to eat. I gotta look at my girl every night. My rent been due 4 months. I can't just pick every job. And now our car gone.
It's a lot of stress on a man.
What? And I still gotta teach these kids how to be boys. All of that still don't gotta do. All of that stuff on the outside of this door still don't gotta do with what's on the inside of this door. Because when it comes inside of the door, I still gotta act like that shit is nothing compared when I'm talking to these boys.
Because you know they're going to reflect you. If you sitting there mad, yelling at everything, they're going to...
Yes. That's why I smoke cigars and I drink. That's my release. I don't indulge it. But I meditate, read books. I do certain things to keep myself in a position where when my child act up, I don't miss up. I don't go off. I don't go left. Because that child doesn't deserve that. I made those mistakes. That job fired me. Or I left that job because I couldn't come pick you up from school. But God see, God knows. And He handles everything. Even if I can't find my remote to my TV, because I say, all right, God, shit.
Fuck the TV.
There you go. Woo! Damn, how'd it get there? Man. You know what I'm saying? I leave everything to Him, man. And then get up. I walk. Certain things, I sit down. Because God just like a real person. He, hold up, cuz I'm sending you through something because I feel like I want to be bragged about right now, cuz. Okay, all right, God, cool. Because we're in the battle of principalities and things that we can't see.
All the time.
All the time. It's something that God ain't real. I'm finna put you in that person's life and show you God is real. But if you close your ear to God, who else you gonna start hearing?
Everything else.
And if you close, I'm too proud I'm too big of myself to let God do what He do. But I'm too good to listen to Satan. Where did that leave? In the middle of nowhere. It puts you in the middle of nowhere, cuz.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. You can't listen to God or Satan. Satan like, damn, I can't even get to this nigga. God like me, shit too. Me too. I mean, I'm right here. You know? So and like I say, I know it's a lot of things I'm throwing out, but all of this has to be in your pocket, in your toolbox. About time you sow a seed into this world, and when you change that first diaper, when you send them out to school, that first day of school, when your faith is tested now because you don't have that free time. Fuck, I can do podcasts all day. Now I can't. I only got 2 hours. I only got an hour. So now, life is not about quantity no more. It's about quality. Fuck, I don't got no free time. I might can't do podcasts on Mondays. I might gotta do it. Are you still gonna have that same fire, that same burn? Are you gonna still be consistent in what you're doing now? All of that shit, it gets tested. Because either you're going in a storm, you're in a storm, or you on your way out of storm, getting ready to get into another.